Q95DA.com. Right on Q, the big station.
I was, talking this morning to a few persons around the studio. Said, Matt, you need to talk to this guy. So I've decided to give you, a few minutes this afternoon to talk to us. But first, tell us who you are in terms of the teams that you play for. Everybody want to know so they could look out for you on the television.
Yeah, of course. My name is Stevenson Sylvester. Grew up in Las Vegas and went to University of Utah for college. And I played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's been I got drafted in 2010, so it's been a little bit. But it's been great.
You're still young. You said a little bit.
Yeah. In football years, it's old.
In football years, it's old.
Yeah.
How many more years you want to do?
As long as I can. The body will hold up. You take as much punishment as possible, but as long as I can.
Tell us about this journey playing football.
It's been tough. You get a lot of workouts when you're young, and you've been through it all. I was a multi-sport athlete, with soccer, baseball, track, football, basketball. Basketball was the main sport, but you do a lot of that when you're younger, and then you just find out what you're good at. And football and hitting people was what I was good at. So I stuck with it, and it took me all the way professional ranks.
Well, many like myself think it's a dangerous sport. How would you defend that?
Well, it's all about how you play. It can be dangerous, but if you play a different way, you can end up hurting yourself. I've had a few injuries on my own, but there's tons of ways to kind of avoid the type of trauma and stuff that a lot of people think comes from the sport. Of how you hit and how you run, and that just becomes better and better with the different stages you go through, whether it's college or the professional ranks. You just become more tuned into how to play, and so I know how to hit people, so I don't get hurt, and it just comes with experience.
I know there are a lot of young people listening at this time, wondering how do I get there?
Yeah, well, stay in school. That's the first step. School teaches you a lot more than football, because football is it's a mental game. It takes a lot of mental savvy, and it's not just athleticism. You got to be smart. That's why Tom Brady can play 20 years in the league, is because he's smart. It's not because he's athletic. It's because he knows what to do in certain situations where he doesn't even need athleticism. So it's a mental game, and if you want to get to that level, you gotta be smart and take on the veterans who've been playing the game forever. So they're smart already, but stay in school, learn all kinds of angles and numbers and all this stuff, because playbooks, like I know you guys, if you guys ever hear like the audibles of the audios of huddles and stuff, when people talk about play calling, they get long, extensive play calling. You have to know what those mean, so you have to know everything, and that comes with, and being in school, that speaks to character. And so the teams, they don't just pick up on people who are athletic. You got to have a full background. You got to not be in trouble. You got to be in school, and that speaks to them knowing that you're going to be able to take care of yourself on the field. So stay in school is the biggest thing that I can tell people.
So good experience thus far.
Oh, it's been amazing playing with people you grew up watching. Playing alongside or against is it's amazing.
All right, now let's talk to what you're here in Dominica for. What brought you here?
So everybody watched Hurricane Maria around the world. Everybody knew, and of course, Dominica was one of the main things on the news of the biggest islands getting hit, and my family's from Dominica, so I've known Dominica ever since I was a little kid. I just never I've known of Dominica. Yeah. I just never been able to visit until now. And after Hurricane Maria, my father and my grandmother hit me up and was like, "We need to do something to help the people of Dominica." And I was like, "I'm all about it." So I run a couple of charity organizations back in America. And I was able to grab a whole bunch of donations and funds over the last 4 or 5 months, and I put them on a shipping container last month, and they got here last night, and so we take it out of the port today, and we'll it's school donations from books, backpack. We got over 3,000 books. Wow. 200-300 backpacks. We got over 100 shoes. We got clothes, pens and pencils, whiteboards, all kinds of stuff to help the elementary school in Marigot. And We really want to do some more projects here in the future with this good experience. And so a lot of people from America donated all these things and made this possible for us.
I want to say thank you on behalf of Dominica.
Thank you,
Not
man.
just the Marigot people.
No problem, no problem.
I'm sure you will be back.
Oh yes, I want to. So I'm posting things online, so I take pictures. A lot of people don't like me taking pictures, but
You can take my picture. It's okay.
but I'm taking pictures to tell the story, to go back. So when I do come back, I have photos to tell people of what we can help Dominica with, because that's what people need to know. They need to know exactly where they need help at, where Dominica needs help. So if I can visually tell people that they need better schools, they need better roofs, better houses, better buildings for kids to get education, then people are more willing to donate more and more things.
It's a picture tells a thousand words, huh?
Yes, they tell the whole story, and so I was able to express that with no pictures these 4 or 5 months. So it's been great, and the people of America really love this whole charity work. So I'll be bringing some friends back with me next time and doing an even bigger project.
Well, I want to say again, thank you.
Most definitely.
Give me a handshake. Thank you very much. All right.
Of course.